Imagine this, you, me, every scientist, billionaire, and Olympic athlete, we all get the same 24 hours. But the difference? They know how to run their brains differently. Ever wonder why some people stay laser-focused and unstoppable, while others wake up already exhausted? It's not luck. It's not coffee. It's the brain. Some days your mind feels like your biggest enemy. You want to do everything, but your energy is gone. You try to focus, and distractions start dancing right in front of you. Notifications, scrolling, that inner restlessness that can't stay still for 5 minutes. Now imagine waking up one day completely fresh, your mind clear as morning light. You finish everything early, like with zero pressure, and at the end of the day you don't feel drained. You feel satisfied because today you mastered your mind, not the other way around. Sounds like a fantasy? It's not. It's neuroscience. Science now clearly shows how your brain decides, gets distracted, and how you can rewire it to become super productive. The secret isn't to fight your brain, it's to play by its rules. So here's the question. What if you had shortcut buttons for your brain to control stress, turn on motivation, and delete laziness? Let's begin that journey. These are the 8 brain rules that can completely transform how you think, feel, and perform. Rule 1. Sleep. The brain's reset button. Remember that one morning when you woke up before your alarm? You felt light, clear, unstoppable, like your brain had rebuilt itself overnight. Now, how often does that happen? Most of us treat sleep like a luxury, something optional. We trade it for late-night screens, extra work, or just one more episode. But here's the truth. Sleep isn't rest. It's restoration. When you sleep, your brain cleans itself. It removes mental clutter, emotional residue, and confusion. It organizes memories, balances emotions, and sharpens decision-making. After real rest, small decisions feel effortless. Focus feels natural. Motivation feels real, not forced. But when you cut your sleep short, your brain doesn't reset, it overheats. And that's when your habits start a silent war with your mind. Real productivity begins in bed. When you tell your brain, rest now, tomorrow we fly. A well-rested brain can do what tired willpower never can. Create, decide, and perform at your best. So tonight, ask yourself one question. Is this extra hour of scrolling worth stealing from tomorrow's dreams? Rule 2. Move your body, sharpen your mind. Ever felt that mental fog, where every thought feels slow and heavy? That's your body asking for movement. Exercise isn't just for muscles, and it's fuel for your brain. When you move, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, chemicals that make you feel focused, alive, and emotionally balanced, and this isn't temporary. Regular movement literally reshapes your brain, strengthening the circuits that control focus, creativity, and memory. When your body moves, your thoughts start to flow. That's why walking often sparks ideas that sitting never can. Exercise doesn't mean hours in the gym. It means giving your mind oxygen, rhythm, and energy. Even 10 minutes can shift your entire day. So when your mind feels dull, don't ask, should I rest? Ask, should I move? Because sometimes one step forward can reset your whole mind. Rule 3. Focus. One task at a time. Ever find yourself juggling 5 things at once? Typing, scrolling, thinking, replying all at once. And by the end of the day, wondering, what did I actually finish? That's the illusion of multitasking. Your brain can only focus on one meaningful thing at a time. Every switch burns energy and weakens focus. Real productivity is quiet, centered, and deep, not scattered and noisy. When your mind locks onto one task, everything aligns, your thoughts, emotions, and time. You enter a state of flow. Hours pass like minutes and it feels alive. Focus isn't a luxury. It's a superpower. So next time you sit down to work, ask yourself, am I truly present right now? Because that one decision, to do one thing deeply, is where extraordinary begins. Rule 4. Manage stress before it manages. Sometimes you look calm, but inside, your chest is tight. Your heart is racing and you don't even know why. That's stress. Invisible but powerful. The danger with stress is that it creeps in quietly until it feels normal. But it's not normal. It slows your thinking, clouds your focus, and turns every decision into doubt. Stress isn't your enemy. It's a signal. It's your mind saying like something's off balance. The first step to handling stress is to pause. Breathe. Ask your mind, what do you need right now? Maybe it needs space, maybe clarity, maybe reassurance, and remember, you are human and not a machine. You have emotions, limits, and the power to heal. When you respect your mind instead of fighting it, stress loses its grip. Because if you don't manage stress one day, it will manage you. Rule 5. Repeat to remember. Ever learn something amazing only to forget it the next day? It's not that your memory is weak. It's that you didn't repeat it. Your brain learns through repetition. Just like muscles grow from repeated reps, knowledge sticks through revisiting and reusing. That's why songs get stuck in your head. You've heard them 100 times. Repetition turns knowledge into memory, and memory into action. So don't just consume ideas, revisit them. Write them, speak them, live them, because what you repeat becomes who you are. Rule 6. Visuals beat. Text ever forget a line from a book but remember a picture for years? That's because your brain loves images. Visuals are faster, deeper, and longer lasting than words. They don't just inform, they impact. When you turn your goals into visuals, mind maps, diagrams, or vision boards, your brain doesn't just see them. It feels them. Visuals give clarity. They transform vague dreams into something real. Something you can see, imagine, and move toward every day. So don't just read your goals. See them. Rule 7. Emotions drive action. Logic plans the route, but emotion starts the engine. Every great achievement begins with a feeling. Love, pride, pain, purpose. That's what drives a mother to stay awake all night, an artist to paint for months, a soldier to face fear. When your work connects emotionally, motivation becomes effortless. Ask yourself, why does this goal matter to me? If your heart isn't in it, your brain won't stay in it either. Emotions are energy in motion. Learn to use them, and your productivity turns from mechanical to magical. Rule 8. The brain needs breaks. We're not built to run nonstop. After 90 to 120 minutes of deep focus, your brain needs a reset. Ignore that and focus fades, creativity dies, and burnout begins. Taking a break isn't weakness when it's wisdom. Close your eyes, breathe, walk. Let your brain rest, and it will return twice as sharp. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is pause. When you started this video, maybe you just wanted to get more done. But now you've discovered something deeper, the science of your mind. You've learned that sleep resets your brain. Movement fuels clarity. Focus creates depth. Stress signals imbalance. Repetition builds mastery. Visuals ignite memory. Emotions power action. And breaks restore brilliance. These aren't theories. They're your brain's natural rules. And once you understand them, you can't go back to your old way of working, so now the choice is yours. Will you just know these rules or will you live them? Because knowledge isn't power, action is. If this video connected with you, share it with someone who's ready to upgrade their mind. And tell us in the comments which brain rule hit you the hardest. Remember, your mind is your greatest asset. You just have to learn how to run it right. See you in the next one.